Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, I'm going to review, well today actually, not tonight, it's afternoon, it's the afternoon. I'm going to be reviewing Roaring Meg. Is that light going to come on? No, is it Bob? From the Springhead Brewery in Retford, Nottinghamshire. Actually not far away from my brother's house. It's a 5.5% volume, and yet on rate beer it tells you that it started off as a bottle conditioned 5.7 until 2005 when it changed to a cold filtered 5.5. I should have rather kept it at 5.7 with myself. Launched in 1990, so 29 years old this year. You know, can't fault a beer that's lasting that long. So a rating of 3.00 from 135 ratings. A big blonde, classic IPA style beer, and Springhead's flagship brew. Yeah, whenever you go to the Robin Hood Beer Festival in Nottingham, it's usually the one you see more of. Smooth golden beer with a sweet citrus honey aroma and long dry finish. So, let's give it a pour. Bit blooming dark in here actually. I'm going to turn the light on. Hey, we have light. It's not much light, but some light. I really ought to aim these this way, but got to redo all the beer rooms soon anyway. At the moment, I'm on garden duty, so not that I don't do enough all week long. But today I've got a neighbour who's got liver, needs a new liver or kidneys. I'm not sure which one it is. Whichever one it is, you know, it's very serious because she's all jaundiced in the face. She's had one, but she was in for months. Didn't see her for months in the garden. She normally keeps the garden in good fettle, and you could see it in her face. She looks ever so ill, and only young, only about 40 odd. You know, around about the same age as me and my wife. And don't let the grey hair fool you. That's stress and anxiety. But anyway, yeah, and so I started doing a bit of the garden for her because little dickheads, kids around here where we live, are running through a garden, and so I repaired fence panels, put weed killer on the garden because it's got gravel anyway, and just to sort things out. And today, she's not here today, so I don't like doing the garden when she's in because it feels a bit strange. But today I've gone over, and as you're driving on the driveway, I've absolutely planted it with loads of plants. In fact, I would say I've put in a good 200 or more plants, which if she was to buy them, probably about £1,000 worth, you know, at £5 each. Yes, close to that. No, maybe probably £600 worth if you were to buy them. But obviously she's not buying them because I'm giving her for free, and neighbourly thing to do, as you know. So when she comes back, she's going to see this, and it's been about 3 hours of my time over there doing it. And not for any commendations or anything like that. It's because she's a neighbour, you know. And, you know, there's a time when you don't mind helping people out. You know, that time may come when we all need help. And good Samaritans, you know, as long as they're not overly intrusive, are always a good thing to be. But anyway, back to the beer. Now, they say this is a golden beer. Well, yeah, I'll give it that. Golden beer, golden amber, whitehead. Good lacing, good carbonation. It says it's got a sweet citrus honey aroma. I am not smelling anything, sadly. Citrus and honey in the taste, not so much on the aroma. Got a bit of a runny nose, so that may be the reason why. Maybe. First review on here from a few days ago, well, a couple of months ago, 4.7 out of 5, which is a very high review. But this is from somebody whose first review, which is, you know, simply beautiful. My number one go-to IPA. Perfect sweet citrus and honey aroma with a dry aftertaste that all good beer drinkers love. Can't wait to try the others in the range, and there are some good beers in that range. Next one, 3.5 out of 5. Cask by Hand Pump at Hengler Circus, Glasgow, on 22nd of July 2013. Clear yellow, thin white head, weak honey citrus aroma, poor lacing, flavours as per aroma, good carbonation, refreshing. Last one. Yeah, 3.8, we'll go for that one. I don't like reviews where people just are very quick and, you know, it doesn't tell you much. This is one that tells you a bit more. 3.8 out of 5. Had this in a bottle plenty of times. Now it's on cask at the malt house, wood in the hall. Light golden colour, citrus and hoppy aroma, sweet taste, slightly bitter aftertaste. For a 5.5, I'd hope for a stronger taste. And, you know, taste is strange because I had a 3.8 last night and I never clear my bottles away very quickly. I had that last night, Raven Ale. I haven't posted it yet, but you'll see that before this anyway. And for a 3.8, it had some great taste to it. And I tasted like a 6%, which is weird because it wasn't, you know. Oh, it's not helping that I'm cold because I've been out in the bloody. It started to hail, but I wasn't stopping. And a bit chilly, but yeah, this is refreshing. On a day when it'd be hotter, this would be a really nice drink to have. At the moment, I'm already cold and it's making things worse. Oh, definitely dry in the back, at the back of it. The honey and the citrus are there, but I wouldn't say they were in your face. They're just more, they're there, you know. There's obviously a maltiness to it, but only slightly. And yeah, it's just a pleasant tasting beer. I have reviewed this before, but I've reviewed the can version. Someone bought, workmate Zoe, she bought me the bottled version. So when she went to the co-op one day, and you know, I'm always up for free beers, anything that's free. You know, got to in this life, haven't you? That bitterness at the back does make it a bit harder to neck. You know, that's not to say it's bad. It's just you know, you do get it. It's definitely a tale of two halves. Sweetness to start off with, bitterness at the back. So, giving up watching football these days, even Nottingham Forest, who I support, I don't know what goes off with that club. They spend money like confetti, and I don't know if it's just keep changing managers or what, but they're crap at the moment. So, you know, and I don't even watch Champions League anymore, so I've proper gone off football at this moment in time. You know, I suppose we all have them things where there's a time when you think, oh, I can't be asked to watch, you know, these teams. I'll watch England when I remember they're playing, but that's about it. When you're looking at people that are paid, you know, like anything up to $500,000 a week, and you're earning flipping 20 grand a year, you know, it breaks your heart, doesn't it, when you see these idiots and they can't put a proper 90 minutes grafting. Jesus Christ, I work for 8 hours solid, and you look and you think, you know, and you know, I'm sure there's lots of people out there who think, God, I wish I had thought about football years ago and kept working at it. Could be earning what they're earning, you know. What a shame. Hey ho, might be a millionaire beer reviewer at some stage, and pigs might fly. Went to bargains today. Picked up a couple of newbies for review purposes. Effie's Pilsner. I'm sure that's from Greek if I remember rightly. My son got it. And then also one that I've not tried before. I've heard of it, but I've not tried it before. Star Premium Lager Beer. So, a couple of new beer reviews, and I picked up another 6 from Sainsbury's today. Old Moat side. I've not done any Old Moat reviews, and keep trying to, you know, drop a different review in. I'm lacking a bit on the Oda wine reviews at the moment. I need to start chucking a few in at some stage. I con the wife into buying me a bottle of wine a week. I think that might be an idea. So this brewery, well known, Springhead Brewery, they also do Robin Hood, Maid Marian. So, you know, you love that, especially as a Nottingham person, you know, anybody. Nottingham themed beers, you know, it's what we want to see. Obviously, this is the flagship. They do quite a lot of beers, and one of these days I'll go up to their. I mean, it's only in Retford, so it's only can only be around the corner from where my brother lives anyway, and go and see the brewery, and try and buy, you know, whatever beers they've got, because you obviously get them a bit cheaper, you know, sometimes at least, and especially if there's any oddment ones or mislabelled ones, you know, anything like that. I'm always up for a bargain, as it were. So, I'm freezing. It's taking a while to drink because I'm cold. I can't take too much all in one go. So, nice looking beer. Not much of a head on it, but you know, good carbonation and lacing. Golden amber colour. On the aroma that I didn't get, citrus and honey. But you certainly get it in the taste. Bit of malt, certainly bitterness in the back area, and yeah, very pleasant beer. You know, well worth drinking. Now today, in here, it's actually quite cold, and I'm blooming freezing. To me, it's very refreshing. So on a hotter day, drinking that outside, you know, outside a pub, you'd love it, you know. But on a day like today when you're freezing, I'd have preferred it a bit warmer, you know, and drinking it in here and it's a bit warmer. But hey-oh, you know, the temperature of beers does make a difference. And, you know, depending on when and where you drink it. I mean, today it's a bit cold in here. I should have put the heater on before I started doing the review, and I'd have been a bit warmer. But it wouldn't have changed the taste of the beer, I know, because it is cool. Out of 5, a jolly good 4.3 out of 5. It's a very good beer. Not a top 10 beer, obviously, but yeah, it's a decent offering, and nice to try at different temperatures. You know, 5.5, good strength. You do get the strength. I can feel the strength, you know, and it's the first beer of the day. And now I've got to go back to work, you know, get out there and do some more planting. I'm trying to, like an idiot, I'm a gardener and I love growing plants, and I've grown that many that I've had to give loads away, hence why I'm doing the neighbour's garden, because it's a great excuse to get rid of 200 plants, and so I can lighten the loads outside. Now I'm going to do my own garden and get rid of a load more, try and get rid of them all hopefully. Thanks for watching, see you soon.